Hi, friends. This is the math lesson for second grade. This is Unit 4, Lesson 5, Part 2. So we will be learning our third and final method for subtraction. And typically, this is the method that most people choose to use. So far, we've learned how to do the drawing method, which you can see right here. We learned yesterday how to do the expanded method, which you can see right here. And today we're going to do the ungroup first method. But your parents learned it as borrowing. So this will be the one they are most familiar with. So if they say borrow, you know exactly what they're talking about. All right, so let's get started. Now, I'm going to do my proof drawing with solving this problem to help it make a little more sense for you guys. So when I do my proof drawing or my drawing method, what that means is that I start with my top number. So I drew 64 right here. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to say, okay, can I subtract 4 minus 8? If I have 4 ones, can I take away 8 ones? The answer is no. So if I was doing the drawing method, I would exchange one of my 10s for 10 ones, right? That's what we did in the drawing method. Well, we're going to do the same thing. What we're going to do is we're going to go next door. So next door is our tens town. We're going to cross off the 6. We're going to take a 10 away. So it goes from 6 tens to 5 tens. That's what you can see right here. I crossed out this 10 and now I have 5 tens. And then I'm going to bring back 10 ones. So instead of having 4, now I have 10 plus 4, which is 14. Okay, so I just did the same thing. I just rearranged what my number looked like, okay? Now I can do 14 minus 8, just like I can do take away 8 right here. So if I take away 8, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14 minus 8 is 6. And then if I take away 2 tens, I'm left with 3 tens. 5 minus 2 is 3. So no matter which way you do it, drawing method, expanded method, or ungroup first method, you're going to get the same answer. Now, most of you will probably do the ungroup first method, and then we'll have to do proof drawings to make sure that our answers are correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on the actual math pages that we have to do today. So you need to have your pencil, page 174, which is the back of yesterday's lesson, and then we can get started. Now, it walks you through step by step up here in this blue box, just like it did yesterday. But it adds in this magnifying glass. Now, the magnifying glass just wants you to pay attention to what's up there. However, I find it a little distracting. So if it ever says to draw the magnifying glass, don't worry about it. I don't think it's very helpful. However, if it does help you, then you can do it. We're going to do it very similar to what we did yesterday. We're going to do a couple together, and then you'll be able to try some on your own if you are ready. So we're going to do the ungroup first method, and we're going to do our proof drawing at the same time. So go ahead and start by drawing 42. And I want to see if I can subtract 19. Well, I can't take 9 away from 2, so I'm going to exchange one of my 10s for 10 ones. So do that right now. So what that means here is I went next door, I crossed off the 3 or 4, changed it to a 3, and I brought back 10. So now I have 12 total ones because I had 2, I added 10, now I have 12. 12 minus 9 gives me 3, and 3 minus 1 gives me 2. So 42 minus 19, we get an answer of 23. And that's what we have here in our proof drawing. If you would like to try number 5 and 6 on your own, go ahead and pause the video and you may do that now. Don't forget, you must do a proof drawing. It tells you right there. If you're going to still continue working with me, let's keep going. So the next problem says 75 minus 46. So we're going to draw 75. And I'm going to try and subtract 46. I only have 5, so I can't subtract 46. So I'm going to draw 10 ones and take away one of my 10s. So let's do that in our equation. So I'm going to go next door, cross off the 7, change it to a 6, and bring back 10. So I had 5, I brought back 10, you can see it right here, and now I have 15. So I can do 15 take away 6, which is 9. And 6 take away 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this guy's already gone, right? That one. And I'm left with 2. So an answer of 29. All right. And our last problem of the day, we have 81. And we're going to try and subtract 37. I would like you to pause the video and try this one on your own. See if you can do the ungroup first method and the proof drawing. All right, friends, how did you do? Let's see what happens. So I'm going to ask myself, can I subtract 1 take away 7? The answer is no. So I'm going to go next door, cross off my 8, change it to a 7, and bring back 10. I had 1. When I bring back 10, now I have 11. Let's do that right here as well. So I exchange one of my 10s for 10 ones. I now have 11. I can cross off 7 and I'm left with 4. I have 7 10s minus 3 10s, so 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm left with 4 10s. So you should have gotten an answer of 44. And that's what I have here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. All right, friends, so we will continue practicing this method. You can always do some practice problems on your own. We will also keep learning different parts of this method and how to use it with different equations. I hope you are starting to feel comfortable with subtraction, and now we know all 3 methods and we can focus on getting even more comfortable with them. All right, friends, I'll see you later.